Ms. Rubio, I have to ask you some questions if I'm going to reinstate this bond. The questions I ask you will not be about the underlying facts of the case, but I do need to ask you other questions. So could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give would be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. I'm going to need you to speak up so the court reporter can hear. State your name for the record.
Vanessa Rubio.
All right. Ms. Rubio,
Ma'am.
have you had any mental health treatment before? Any diagnoses of mental health? Drug use? Oh, if I drug test you right now, what are the results going to be? All right, we'll do a drug test and then we'll come back. And the reason why I'm doing that, because the law has changed. If I'm going to be setting bonds, I need to make sure that there are conditions in place so that you won't reoffend. For example, if you have a drug issue and I know about it and I don't do anything about it, that comes back on me for not addressing that issue. So counsel, we'll do a UA today. And if there are no issues with the UA, then I won't add conditions of treatment.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. So before we do that, you're saying it's going to be negative. All right. Could you UA? They'll give you a UA today. And then Mr. Sandoval will take that up.
Thank you, Judge.
Court is calling 2023 CR 4281A, State of Texas versus Vanessa Rubio. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
For the state.
Defense?
Your Honor, good morning. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Ms. Rubio.
Are you Ms. Rubio? Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Rubio, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, it appears that the state is proceeding on the indictment as presented. Is that correct?
It's my understanding, Judge.
State, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Rubio, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of theft of a firearm? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
In my opinion, she does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Rubio, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. State is not making any recommendations on your application for deferred. Is she applying for deferred?
And Your Honor, for clarification, after the discussion with Ms. Rubio, we would respectfully request that we go forward on a regular community supervision. Your Honor, she does not wish to apply for deferred, and in the interest of justice, pending any type of evaluations that the court sees, deems them fit, I would ask for sentencing today, Your Honor.
All right. So the state recommends community supervision. They're taking into consideration night mag number 716819, grand jury number 785613, JN number 2097716. There's to be restitution to Kyle Barney, KYLEBORNE. And you ought to agree that this crime was committed as a party with William Gordon and Nicholas Sarabia. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state and defense, if you'll an issue where the defendant has decided to proceed Next, I'm going to show you what's entitled a waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
There have not been, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence
State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all of its attachments.
No objection, Judge.
showing you what's entitled wavering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Off the record, Norma, we'll need the interpreter back. Back on the record. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
All right. And states you may be excused to continue to confer. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
In the interest of justice, that would be our request, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I stand here with Ms. Rubio. As the court is aware, we had a minor issue with respect to her bond. In order for judicial efficiency and to get on with her life and begin the process of putting this behind her, she sought my direction at attempting to resolve all matters. And that's what she wanted to do today, is to accept responsibility, come forward and start the process of putting this behind her with whatever conditions the court deems appropriate, given the totality of the circumstances and the information the court learned today.
All right. Are you employed?
No.
How do you support yourself?
Currently I am not, since I went to jail for this, I lost my job, so I'm still looking for another one.
So when's the last time you were employed?
The beginning of June, or the middle of June, I guess. Maybe about the middle of June.
Do you have any children?
Yes, 2.
What are their ages?
She just turned 12 and 14.
Who do they live with?
They reside with both me and their dad.
Who is the father?
William Bloodworth is one of them.
I'm sorry, who?
William Bloodworth. He is the father of my daughter.
Mhm.
And my son's father is not involved. He takes that place of that.
So you're saying you're living with William Bloodworth? Yeah, but in this, it says that Nick Sarabia is your boyfriend. That's what it says in the police report.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's not okay. That's what it says in the police report.
And
So
he
who is
was-
this other person?
That is my kid's, that is my kid's father.
No, you didn't mention Nick Sarabia as being the father of
No,
any.
he's not the father of my kids.
No, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what she just said in regards to Nick Sarabia? So you said that Nick Sarabia was the children's father, but you just told me that.
I'm sorry, he is not the children's father. He was the boyfriend at the time. He is locked up right now. We have not spoken.
Mhm. And then why were you dishonest with me about your drug test?
I'm sorry. That was 7 days ago. I didn't think that it was me.
No. That should not be in your system from 7 days ago. When's the last time you used and what are you using on a regular basis?
7 days ago.
What are you using?
There was meth on 7 days ago.
No, listen to my question. What drugs are you using?
Meth.
How often are you using meth?
Last time I did it was 7 days ago. 7 days.
And what else are you using?
Nothing else.
And what is the father, Mr. Bloodworth, what is he using?
Nothing. Oh, your brother? Nothing.
I find that people,
We don't live together. We both share custody of my kids. They live with me and then they live with their dad.
Okay, she's,
A joint custody.
time out. You're being very dishonest and slippery with me because I asked you, my mind is a steel trap, but I wanted the court reporter to read back because maybe my mind is failing, but I highly doubt that. You told me that your children were living with you and their father, and you said the other father he's not a part of anything. Now you're telling me, oh no, he doesn't live with me. It's on and off. You've been dishonest with me from the very beginning. You were dishonest when I asked you if you're going to be positive. You were dishonest about that. Then you were dishonest about Bloodworth. I don't even know if this is this person's real name or not. Then you were dishonest about Sarabia. At first, and later you said he was the father of your children. Now he's not the father of your children. You're just being dishonest all across the board with the court, and I don't appreciate it. And dishonesty has nothing to do with nerves. You heard my questions. My questions were very specific.
Yes.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to recall the warrant. I'm going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Is CPS involved in your life?
No.
Well, I mean, why are you saying no? Like they should be. You're using meth and you're taking care of children. CPS should be involved in your life. So I'm going to want CPS compliance. If CPS is involved in her life, I don't know if they are or not. She's been dishonest with the court. I'm going to want the UA hotline until further notice. Intensive parenting classes. I'm going to want field visits, random, one time per month until further notice. Please check on the children. There's to be no contact with the person who she's saying may or may not be the child's father. There's to be no contact with Nicholas, Anthony, Sarabia. And that means if he's at the Bexar County Jail and he calls you and you know it's coming from the jail because they're going to ask you if you'll accept the collect call, you need to hang up because otherwise I'm going to count that as contact. And it's easy to see if that's happening because they keep a record of every phone call from the jail. Do you understand? There's to be no contact with William Clark Gordon. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Taking consideration NIMAC number 716819. And Brittany, if you could do the rejection for me on that case. All right. All right. It's NIMAC number 716819. Grand jury number 785613, JN number 2097716. 200 hours of community service restitution. Those will not be waived. TAP evaluation. And once the TAP evaluation is complete, she's going to start with intensive outpatient treatment. And the court is noting for the record that she's agreed she was acting as a party. With William Gordon and Nicholas Sarabia. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Oh, and I'm sorry, there's to be restitution, if any, to Kyle Burney, KYLEBORNE. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? I'm sorry?
I don't think so. I think everything sounds like it's gonna help.
Okay. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of defendants' rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Your children are depending on you to raise them, and they cannot be raised by you if you are using drugs. And the people that you bring into your children's life should be people who are not using drugs. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 4281A State versus Vanessa Faye Rubio. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Alfonso Otero on behalf of Ms. Rubio.
Are you Ms. Rubio?
Yes, I am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and State's Motion to Supplement Pending Motion to Revoke Probation with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Are you the same Vanessa Faye Rubio who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 4281A for the offense of theft of a firearm on August 7, 2023 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Vanessa Faye Rubio did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
In violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Vanessa Faye Rubio did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, and March 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And we'll waive and abandon the remainders, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Judge.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violations 4 and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 4 and 4?
Yes.
All right, the court will find violations 4 and 4 true. Is there an agreement or no?
No,
No.
Judge, it is the case we talked about that we
Yes.
need the medical.
No, I remember. I'm just trying to see if there's an agreement. All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. I did receive information that your client was in the hospital. I think the state is aware of that as well. So the real question is going to be when?
Right.
And are we saying that she was in the hospital for these months that she did not report?
She lost her sight for a while, so we need the documents to see exactly what happened so the court can consider how that may have impacted.
I mean, I'll consider it, but we go back to whether or not these months that you've pled true to of not reporting, whether or not this was the time you were in the hospital. I mean, that's what I want to know. Because if this is not the time you were in the hospital, then you're being in the hospital, that's just sort of mitigation, but it's not really an excuse for not reporting. For example, April through December 2024, if you're in the hospital for all of that time, then the court will understand, okay, she can't do things because she's in the hospital. But if you were not in the hospital for those days, then the question that I would want, and I'm giving you all this information so that I can get this type of information. The question I would want to know is, where were you and why were you not reporting? And it goes the same for January, February, March 2025. Where were you if you were not in the hospital? You understand?
Mhm.
So if you were not in the hospital during those time periods, you probably need to let your attorney know, because he's going to be seeking certain information to show that either probably that you were in the hospital or that you had some type of medical issue that you were overly concerned about.
Mhm.
And that's why you didn't report. But for the court, it's easy to pick up the phone to call somebody and say, hey, I'm having medical issues. So this is the type of information I'm going to want. But if that information is not there, then don't have your attorney spinning his wheels to get information that does not exist. Do you understand?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So does this information exist?
I believe that it's considered a factor, yes.
I'm sorry.
I believe it's considered a factor.
All right. So, and you're not an oath. So my question though is, these dates where you pled true to not reporting, were you in the hospital?
I was not in the hospital, no, but I was seeking care for it was, it was a big issue at the time. It was concerning for myself and I spent more time concerning that. I did mess up and not call and that's my fault. I pled true to that.
Okay. And so my understanding, you all don't have an agreement.
No.
And what would you be asking for?
Well, just give
No, I mean, if you
No,
were,
what would I-
if you're just, I'm just trying to figure out where we are, so I'll know.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
would you
yes.
be asking for?
to keep her on probation. There's ISF recommendation, or whatever the court means necessary to bring the defendant in compliance, and having an opportunity to continue her treatment for her eyes.
All right, and state, what would you be asking
We're
for?
asking for revocation and 2 years in the state jail.
Okay, all right, so now I know where everyone is and you know where everyone is. So how long is it going to take for you to get the information you're seeking?
I think the jail has him. I mean, I probably can try to, she's going back and sign a HIPAA for me. And once that's done, I just contact the jail and see what they have for me.
So does the jail have this information?
Yes, because I used UT Health for all of the treatment before I was incarcerated as well. So they have access to all the records.
Okay, so then maybe if you have one of the nurses there, if she signs HIPAA, then you can have the nurse Zoom in and testify if you want to do that.
That'd be great, Judge. Yes.
All right. And you say you have vacation. When would this be?
It's on the 26th to the 30th. So this Thursday to Monday. I mean, I can cut it short and come back on Sunday.
No, I mean, Norma, can you recall this for July 8th? All right, is there anything else?
Nothing, Judge.
All right, and then what I discovered when I was a defense attorney,
Mhm.
if you just call over to the jail and ask to speak to the nurse, once you sign your release, they should be able to give him the information very quickly, but you have to do your part, okay? And counsel, if there's an issue with communicating with them, just let me know. And if you want me to see if I could help expedite things, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Court is calling 2023 CR 4281A, State versus Vanessa Rubio. Can I have parties announce?
Deputy Fitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Alfonso Otero on behalf of Ms. Rubio. Good afternoon, Judge.
And are you Ms. Rubio?
Yes, I am.
Do you have any objection to your client, I'm sorry, your attorney appearing by Zoom?
No, not at all.
All right. And is this a motion to revoke?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
4 and 4. And then Kate was reset for defense to get medical records for final disposition.
All right, thank you. So counsel, do you have any medical documentation?
No, Judge, we were unable to do that. And last time we reached an agreement with the state. We're not going to provide the records.
All right, so you don't have the medical records?
No, Judge, but we have an
There.
agreement.
There are no medical records?
No, Judge. Well, there are, but it was very difficult, for lack of a better word, to get those. And because of that, last time we were there, we made an agreement with the state judge.
And what is this agreement?
It's 3 years TDC, Judge.
Is that correct, state?
The state does believe so.
All right, are you in agreement to revocation? and sentencing of 3 years, Ms. Rubio?
I guess we-
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Yes.
are you asking whether it's a state jail or whether it's a,
Yes, because all the paper documentation I have has it as a state jail felony.
it should be, yes, and I think the underlying should be a max of 2 anyway, Judge.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's- Then we would amend to 2, Your Honor.
All right. So, counsel, it's, the maximum is 2 years in the state jail facility.
I think, I don't remember her name, but that's this, the state prosecutor. I think I'm not thinking correctly, Judge. I'm sick and I don't remember if they can look at their notes because it may be 18 months instead or 2 years, something like that. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not feeling very well and I don't have my notes with me.
All right, so her underline is 2 years in the state jail facility.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So she has previously pled true to violations 4 and 4. The court previously found 4 and 4 true. So now we're here for sentencing. And what the court wanted was information about her medical. And you all stated that you want to proceed with sentencing without the court having medical information. Is that correct, defense?
Yes, Judge.
All right. So then the only question is what her sentence should be. The maximum amount of time that she can face is 2 years in the state jail facility. So does anyone wish to speak to that? Or is there an agreement or no?
State would be in agreement with defense's recollection of 18 months, Your Honor.
And are you in agreement with 18 months?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is going to grant the motion, revoke you, sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no residing with minors. Was there any restitution made to Kyle Bourne? All right. There's to be no contact with William Gordon.
No, Judge.
There was none ordered.
No.
All right, and there's to be no contact with Nicholas Sarabia or Kyle, K-Y-L-E, Born, B-O-R-N-E. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement and because you have waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Judge, just one thing very quickly.
Yes.
The order of not residing with children, does that apply to her own biological, I'm sorry, I can't speak. Her
It's
own
okay.
children?
Yes.
Okay.
And if she wants to challenge that, she'll need to challenge that civilly, because obviously she's not a good influence on minors.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.